Hi everybody, Tiffany here with Mother Compost, and today we are going to go over how to start your own seedlings. So step number one, we got to gather our materials. So we have our seedling tray here, a little spade for to gather the dirt. We have a water bottle there to spray the seeds after we planted them. We have our seeds. We'll be doing tomatoes, celery, and spinach today. And we have our fresh made compost. So we are using compost today to start our seedlings, but that is not something that you have to do. There are seed starting soil mixes that you can buy at stores, or you can just use regular garden soil, whatever floats your boat. We are going to be using compost because that's our favorite, so you can see how it goes. All right, step number one, we're going to take our compost here and fill our tray with some dirt. Alright, now that the dirt has been filled, we are going to mark where each of our plants are going to go. So the first row is going to be tomatoes for me, celery in the second row, and then spinach in the third row. And then all you're going to do is make a little indent here with your finger. You can see. And that's where the seed's going to go. So just make all your indents. Alright, and then we gotta get the seeds ready. Important side note, so we are making about 6 seedlings here for each plant. I always do extra because your seedlings, sometimes the seeds don't sprout for some reason. So in doing 6, I'm hoping to get at least 3 good seedlings for each plant. Alright, and now we're gonna plant the seeds. Alright, so now you can see the seeds have been placed in our little finger indents. You can see the spinach seeds there, the tomato seeds, the celery seeds are pretty small, you can't really see them. And then all we're gonna do is just push the dirt on top of them. So, just enclose the seed there with the dirt. And the last step here is using our water bottle. We don't want to overwhelm the seeds here, so we're just going to spray them down, get that soil nice and moist, but we don't want, if you use a hose or a watering can here, you might accidentally push the seeds out of the soil, so we don't want that to happen. So using a spray bottle is recommended. If you don't have a spray bottle, just very lightly pour your water onto the seedlings, because again, if you pour too much, it can cause the soil to build up and then the seed might actually get exposed or come out of the seedling. So although it's a beautiful day out today, the nights still do get pretty cold, so with temperatures we want to keep those seedlings inside in a windowsill in a warm spot. Once the temperatures start rising and your seedlings have already begun, you know, they're a little bigger, you can begin to move them outside during the day to kind of train them for the weather. They get fresh sun and air, and then take them back inside at night to keep them warm in case of any frost or cold temperatures. And then once they're big enough and they're grown out of their seedling tray, you can either transplant them into a larger container if you're doing container gardening, or right into the ground when it's time to plant them. Stay tuned for more garden tips and tricks. This is Tiffany with Mother Compost. Thanks for checking us out.